going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video. This one we're talking about college football for Friday. We had 3 picks in the video. Stay tuned to hear all 3. And if you guys want more picks from me, plus a bunch of other cappers all in one Discord, get in here. Use the promo code on the screen to lock in college football NFL season coming up. We've been crushing it. You can see a huge one from a Discord member, 30 to win 570 using our picks. Another big hit, back-to-back days. Calling out the cappers, using these picks to make these massive hits. Calling me out for using my picks as well. Hitting another big one, 35 to win 315. Another Discord member the next day, 30 to win 252. Massive wins, people cashing out, making a ton of money. This is the kind of stuff cappers are posting in their channels. Just as 3 favorite picks on the day, hit all 3 the next day. Again, 3 favorite plays, hit them again. Next day, 2 favorite plays, hit them on an 8-8 streak. Another cappers channel, 3 favorite MLB plays, said play them on parlay play because you're going to get a higher payout for the same stuff playable on Prizepicks. Hit this one, $20 to win 147 instead of just 120, what Prizepicks would have paid out. Next day, same thing, 3 favorite MLB, hit again for a higher payout. We can keep going through cappers channels. Some college football went 4-4 on the day with his plays. Get in here, lock in for football season because we've been absolutely crushing it. You guys can use that code on the monthly or the weekly to lock in. Click join. Just type in the promo code, click apply. Big wins in here. Crazy streaks have been going on. More picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers all in this one Discord. So we'll see you guys in there. Make sure to take advantage of that promo code while it's live as well. Now let's get into the picks for this one. First one, we're going to Caden Salter. We're going to be taking him over on his long rush at 15.5. Definitely one I'm liking for him. He's a quarterback that wants to run the ball a lot. Deion Sanders just named him the starter, and he's a guy that had run a ton at Liberty, absolutely smashing this long runs after long runs. And I think that Colorado, or they already said, Sanders said they want to play a more physical type of football, not throwing the ball a ton because their starting quarterback, the best thing that he does is run the ball. So he said they want to get back to some power football. Salter, I think, is going to be running a lot. Could break away some big ones here against Georgia Tech in what I think is going to be a back and forth, pretty high scoring game that favors Georgia Tech. I think Colorado is going to have their quarterback make some big plays to stay in this one. So I like going to Salter for the first one. And we can take a look at him over on Outlier. They do have a free trial in the description if you want to try him out. Last season, in 11 games, 9 of them he went over on the long rush of 15.5. One game was 16. Every other game he had a rush of 20 yards or longer with some really long ones, 41, 36. So he's going to get out there, run the ball a lot. You can see the rush attempts, ran the ball at least 9 times in every game except for the last one. So one I'm liking to go to early on here is going to be Caden Salter. I think a really solid play here. I think he's going to run a ton, so the line for him rushing is at 11.5 attempts. So they expect him to run even more than he was last year. Last year he only ran 12 or more times in 4 of 11 games, but they have the line set at 11.5 on the rush attempts. So they expect him to run, like I said, more than last year even. I think he's going to break some big ones in this game against Georgia Tech. And then we are sticking with Georgia Tech. Their quarterback likes to run a lot. I don't know why I just typed in Georgia Tech. We're going to Haynes King over on his rush yards at 43.5. Colorado actually had a pretty good rush defense last year, but quarterbacks can run on them. Georgia Tech wants to run, and I think Colorado's going to want to run in this one. So these teams are going to be pounding it on the ground. Haynes King had some massive rush games, and Colorado, not a team that's going to get a ton of sacks, either get after the quarterback, so he's not going to get a ton of negative plays likely out there. So I like going to Haynes King. You can see last year he ran a lot. So on this line, he hit it in 6 of 11 games. And all those games where he hit it, he had 58 or more rush yards. So some huge rushing game totals. Hard to count this game where he had 0 rush yards because he had 0 rushing attempts because they were up the entire game. Same with this one. When they won by 23, he only got 5 rush attempts because they were up big. So this game was supposed to be close, back and forth. I think he's going to be in a good spot to run the ball a good amount. You can see the rush attempts, especially at the end of the year. 24 rush attempts in this game, absolutely insane. 20 rush attempts in this game, which is pretty crazy as well for a quarterback. So they want to run him a ton. You can see all these double-digit games with 11 or more rush yards. 7 games last year he had 11 or more rush attempts, and really 7 of 9 games, so you can't count 2 of these that were absolute blowouts where Georgia Tech was winning. So I like going to Haynes Allen here. I think he's going to be in a good spot in this one. And if you guys are only playing on Prizepicks, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. You got to be playing on parlay play because the payouts are just higher. These three lines are over on Prizepicks right now. You'd be getting a 6x with that, but over here it's a 7.5x. It's a massive difference. You can get way higher payouts like this for playing the exact same lines. Plus, you could try it out with the link down below and get $5 in your account. And you don't even have to deposit, but you're going to want to deposit because they double your deposit. So you're going to start with a massive bankroll and just win more for playing the same stuff. I only play over on Parlay Play unless there's some promos on Prizepicks because I just win more for playing the same stuff I used to be playing on Prizepicks. You guys saw one of our cappers in the Discord posting Prizepicks plays, but saying play them on Parlay Play because they're higher payouts and you just win more money. 20 to win 145 instead of just 120 because you played them on Parlay Play. So use that link down below to try Parlay Play for free. Now let's get into the next pick. For the next one, we're going to Carlos Hernandez. We're going to take him over on his receiving yards at 56.5. So I love finding values like this compared to other sites. So 56.5 on Prizepicks. Coming over to Underdog, it's at 64.5. It's actually a massive difference. You got to take advantage of these different lines, especially when they're this big of a difference, 64 versus just 56. And it's in a spot I like against Kennesaw. They give up a ton of receiving yards as well. Carlos Hernandez is supposed to be one of their starting receivers. In this article here, it says for Wake Forest that they have Burkhalter and Hernandez in as the starting wide receivers for this year. So Hernandez did play a good amount last year, but they have him locked in as one of the starters to open up the season, which is definitely great. He had a really strong end of last season, and you could see he only played in 8 games and only hit this in 3 of those 8 games. Was really close in one of them with 55 receiving yards, but gets a great matchup here. You can see over 237 receiving yards Kennesaw allowed last year, which is definitely a favorable matchup they have here showing on Outlier. And then you can see the target share down here towards the end of the season. So beginning of the season, just 3-4 targets. Those were 2 of the lowest target games he saw all year, and then last game of the season saw a massive amount of targets with 11 in this game, and this was with Washington State, where he wasn't as big of a member of their passing game until the very end. He's expected to be starting in Wake Forest passing game here at the wide receiver spot and getting a great line like we saw compared to Underdog. For more picks for me, plus a bunch of other cappers, get in the Dynamo Discord right now. Use the promo code on the screen to lock in for football season because we've been crushing leading up to this point. So you're going to want to be in here. You could see a Discord member hitting a massive 130 to win 570 using our picks. And then another big one the next day. He's calling out the cappers because he's hitting off of our picks, as you can see here, and another huge 135 to win 315. You can see another Discord member hitting off our picks 30 to win 252. And this is the kind of stuff cappers are posting here, just their 3 favorite picks. He hit all 3 that day. The next day, again, 3 favorite plays, hit all 3 again, and the next day 2 more and hit all 2 on an 8-8 streak. This capper here posted his 3 favorite MLB plays on the day, said play him on Parlay Play. He hit him, and it's a higher payout, won $27 extra. Playing the same lines on Prizepicks over on Parlay Play. And the next day, gave his 3 favorite MLB plays again and did the same exact thing. People tailing these, cashing out, both on Prizepicks and Parlay Play. Yet another capper here posting his favorite plays in a bunch of different sports. Went 5-1, posted these tennis plays that actually ended up hitting. Took a while to cash out, but then the next day posted more plays, went 3-1, and then the tennis play finally cashed out. Click that top link because you guys saw the massive wins in there, crazy streaks. Look inside Capper's channel, see what they're posting and hitting. Get in on the monthly or the weekly and click join. Type in that promo code and apply. You're going to get in a great place to lock in for football season because we've been crushing it. Definitely try out Parlay Play. $5 free in your account when you sign up. Don't even have to deposit, but you're going to want to deposit because they double your deposit. So you're going to start with a massive bankroll plus higher payouts. These 3 lines are over on Prizepicks, but playing them on Parlay Play, almost a 7.5x multiplier compared to just a 6x. So you're leaving a ton of money on the table if you're only playing on Prizepicks. Definitely try out Parlay Play for higher payouts and start with a huge bankroll. It's a no-brainer because you could try them out for free. So click that link down below and we'll see you guys over in the Discord.